not for any one party, but on behalf of principles.
I'm very aware.
We, the People Freedom Forum, is about standing up for constitutional principles, free markets, the established traditions, and the institutions that have made our country what it is. Now, I maintain the blog on that website.
One of the questions I have is, I'm interested in finding out what your position is on family rights, father's rights for divorced and separated parents.
Well, whatever I could do on the federal level as president to address what is real inequality, and I recognize it having been governor of New Mexico. It's a huge issue. It's a gigantic issue. The courts rule, and they rule, in this case, usually always against fathers. And in doing that, the rulings stand, and there's no recourse whatsoever.
Father's rights are essentially...
They're obliterated. They're non-existent, and I recognize it.
What kind of ideas do you have?
I don't. I do not have. I'm open to ideas. What I have understood is that there is a funding that goes along with that to the states that could be eliminated. That you could just give that back to the states as opposed to actually incentivizing as opposed to what the states might actually implement.
Sir, can I comment on that?
Yeah.
Because there's an important source of funding. It's called Title 4D of the Social Security Act, and that will reimburse the states about to 90% of all their expenditures. And that is the incentive system that you're referring to. And I know how you feel about reducing spending on Social Security legislation. Isn't this a good example of how we...
It's a great example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much again for all your support.
As governor of New Mexico, I had an open door after 4 policy, where I would see anyone in the state starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the 3rd Thursday of every month on 5-minute increments. And I did that for 8 straight years, and I must have saw 200 fathers.
Oh, wow.
I saw 200 fathers. And after the 30th father, what I said was, look, we'll look into it, but the court has made a ruling, and I'm going to tell you right up front, there's nothing that I can do. I will look into it, but that's the reality. And that's what you guys have run up against, is you run up against a brick wall.
Yeah.
And I saw it. And I saw it.
Well,
I saw it all the time.
We can't tear down that wall without politicians like yourself being aware of it.
Right.
Thank you very much, Governor.
Very, very aware of it.
Thank you very much, Governor.
And again, the inequality of it.
Thank you, Mr. Candidate.